I really think that it's not change that we're afraid of. We're afraid of transition. We're afraid of the things that we will need to do or endure in order to finally meet that change. Like, for example, if you want to go to the gym or get toned or do things like that, the first thought you'll have is how long is that going to take for me to have my dream body? How long is it going to take, and what do I need to do in order to achieve that? And then what happens? You think about all of that hard work and you're like, I don't really need it. It's fine. I don't care. It's okay. I'm fine. That's what happens. And then you just let go of it. You convince yourself that you don't need it. So it's the transition period when you're going to have to be taking steps or doing things to leave your old reality or your old ways of being behind, right? And that's what stops us from advancing in life most of the time. That fear of the transition, the fear of some idea of hard work or discomfort that we experience on the inside, right? Now, a lot of times this comes from us really being a certain way for so long and living in discomfort for so long. So when the idea of excessive discomfort comes into the picture, you're immediately like, no, I don't think so. I think I'm fine. I don't want to do it. For example, for those of us who have lived lives where we have been taught to self-sabotage, we have been taught that the amount of sacrifices that you make for people in your life, the amount of times that you put yourself at the back and then prioritize somebody else, the more you can do that, the better of a human being you are. The shitty part is, why did only we get this advice? Why not the other person? They're taking from us. They don't give a damn. And then at some point we realize that, oh no, I need to change. Now how do I change? That's going to be difficult. It's more difficult for us to take out somebody from our life that we know didn't really serve our highest good than it is for them to accept the fact that we kicked them out. Honestly, because that's how we've been raised. That's how we've been taught to be. And for us, the biggest tragedy is that we feel like we're hurting someone else, right? And that's something we have never wanted to do. Even if it meant putting our happiness aside, even if it meant being like feeling bad or feeling hurt, we still somehow were okay with that fact that we're feeling like this, because at least I didn't hurt someone else. So that's rough. And so when it comes to change for us, for anybody else who's normal, for them it's like, fine, I'll just go do that thing and I'll go through with the process. And you see all these motivational speakers and all, they're like, don't wait for motivation, just go do the thing, you got to show up, consistency is key. What consistency? I've been consistently sabotaging myself for so many years. I don't like that word consistency. I just want to do nothing. I just wish that maybe I wake up one morning and I'm different, but it doesn't work like that. And the thing with change is, the more you have to force it, the more you realize that change, you're not ready for that transition or change at that point. So what I have done is that I have started to be very delusional. I have started in my head to believe that I'm okay the way I am. I'm not trying to be that highest version of myself or whatever. I don't even know what that is. But the only thing that I do is that I show up as myself. And sometimes I'm not able to say no, I'm not able to establish boundaries the way I would prefer. But still, I don't come home and fret over it. I'm like, it's fine. I'll do better next time, whatever. So there's a conscious realization that I'm okay, and then that sinks in a little bit. And that's what eventually makes things better, because you're not forcing yourself to do uncomfortable things, but you are accepting the fact that sometimes things happen and it's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're putting yourself in a little comfortable little position to slowly unravel these things that stop you from change. And it's not the same for everyone. It's not possible that everybody's journey of change would be the same. There is absolutely no way. Like, we've all lived such a different life. We've lived so many different experiences in our life. It's not possible that you and me would have the same idea of growth or same idea of change, or that you and me would, for us, the same solutions would work for both of us. So that's something you need to understand when approaching this idea of change. And I don't even know why I shot this video. I just felt like saying this, so I did. Maybe I'll upload it, maybe I won't. But I hope it made sense in some way. Okay, bye.